Hey everyone, this is PrinceBrightstar, and welcome once again to Phantasy Star Online 2 New Genesis version 2. It's been a long time, and the reason we are here today is because Dark Falz Vael has finally awoken, and we are going to be taking them on here in a very short amount of time here. The urgent quest announcement has gone out, and so that's why we are now live here. So let's go ahead and log in, and let's see what we got to start us off here, if there is a cutscene or not. Last time we were on, we were taking a look at Line Strike. Before that, we were looking at Chapter 7, so yeah, it's been a while. No question about that. Alright, so that is a thing that's going on, a collab. Yeah, sure, why not? I'll go ahead and run the free SG scratch. Alright.
I have a moment to talk. It's a bit of an emergency. A powerful energy reading is growing in the skies over Alpha. We think this vial Zepheto warned us about is about to reappear. We're putting together all the Ark's defenders we can to engage him at this very moment. I would like for you to lead that intercept squad.
I'll handle it.
That's the answer I was hoping for. We will continue to monitor the energy reading. We've also been receiving more and more reports of starless encounters. Local Ark's defenders and our newly formed squad are working together to respond to these threats. I'll have Ina and Manon assist with those efforts as well. Meanwhile, I need you to focus on fighting Vael, Guardian.
Alright. And then, oh, we got Lee Lin here as well. I hope you're doing well. Is now a good time? Did you... Okay, they're just talking about cocoons here for some reason. Well, and now they're saying I completed it. Okay. What is this? Weird time to stack that on top of the other messages. Okay. Do we have a... Well, first, let's take a look here. So the quest is... Where is it? And the stars fell. Here we go. So this is where we get the new material for the weapon upgrade. I haven't been, completely off the game, obviously. Last week, or the week before, I put out that video of me clowning on Masquerade. Speaking of, you'll note the weapon camo I have here. This is from, I think, rank 5, and then we got the other, or rather, I got the other. What is this? Recommended content. How do I get rid of that? Is that something I can get rid of? Because that let's see. I don't see anything. Let me make sure I have boss. Yeah, I do have that turned on. Okay. Yeah, that's just gonna be an annoying thing going forward, I guess. Anyway, so aside from Vael, yeah, that's pretty much the only thing we're really looking at here today, and the story content associated with it. Let's see. I do still have those 100 million experience tickets available to me, so that is certainly something I can think about. Let's see. As for what I'm going in with, I'm more or less maxed out on stuff. The only thing that's really missing here is I've got some older of the Domina series rather than the actually I do have a heist era here. So I haven't just, completely dropped it, but I mean, it was like really quick for me to get this stuff together even in the first place. So I'm just ready to go here. Whenever. I guess I should go ahead and hop by the Alliance space and just and yeah, this is I guess we never really showed this off. This is a space that we never really finished. But yeah, we just have just a couple of buildings here.
An interception operation involving the central cannon is currently in the planning stages. Please prepare to deploy.
All right, Crawford, I am really tempted to turn you off for a few minutes here, but let's get all this tuned up here, and I'll go ahead and grab all this for what's coming here. Oh yeah, I really hope I'd be surprised if they didn't give us a second music theme on top of what was in the trailer, because Sega's known for doing that between phase changes. I mean, even with Dark Falz Aegis, we had that.
This is an emergency transmission.
Alright, and we need to head to Stia, so we can grab bonuses there. Let's see, rare drop rate. Yeah, let's go for rare drop rate since that's the one that's asleep. I just want to make sure I got all my buffs in order here before we get started here, because this thing's going to pop in about 7 minutes right now. Yeah, and that's the music that's been playing for all the Starless bosses. Yeah, I guess I never really covered Dalian or the other one, did I? And it's just because there was like no story associated whatsoever. Yeah, it's. This music is effectively a what am I doing, Crisp? This music is effectively a really strange remix of the underground desert theme from Phantasy Star Online Blue Burst that we're hearing here. We'll see. Honestly, I'm hoping today we're gonna get a new vocal track, because this would seem to be the appropriate time for that. I know I sound like I'm like really disorganized here, but honestly, it's just been so long since we've even logged in here on a stream, and you know, my personal opinions aside from what's going on in the game here, or rather how things have been with the game has at least shown a few things of improvement, but I mean, as soon as they start to show that, they just pull things way back again, because, you know, I'm still disappointed with how Masquerade is going, and frankly, the only thing I'm thinking is going to happen with that is rank 10, level 100 effectively. Masquerade is going to start doing 999,999 damage effectively, like they did in base PSO2. Janice, I'm doing okay. It's an early morning, but what can I say? Now, the other thing is, apparently, Hunter got an upgrade as well, so let's take a quick look at that before we begin. Yeah, okay, so we have a new thing here. Hunter Reflect Fort. So, when an enemy is nearby, if you nullify an attack with a weapon action, activate Hunter Arts Avenger, or take an attack during Hunter Physique or Hunter Physique Extra Shield, you will counterattack with a shockwave and temporarily reduce incoming damage to yourself and nearby characters. Okay, so that sounds like an automatic I want that. And then I guess I'll pull a point off of Wired Lance to make that up here. Did anything else change here? Warcry, so threat level 800%, effect duration 30 seconds, cooldown 30 seconds, so does that mean this is spammable off cooldown now? Or maybe actually no, the cooldown probably doesn't start until after it's used, so I guess we'll see about that soon enough here. Anything else new about Hunter I need to know about? Let's see. I'm not using slow landing charge Hunter anymore because, frankly, I'm pogoing on top of things more frequently. In fact, after what happened last time with Masquerade, I started pogoing on top of Masquerade. Even rank when he was level 60, I was pogoing on top of him. It's just to try to get some extra damage out to get it over sooner. Yeah, he did some interesting stuff with like creating like a field of poison, but I mean it's still like nowhere close to what to how fast he was in base PSO2. So I've still got my disappointments with those fights, but who knows? We'll see. All right, so we are just waiting a couple of minutes here for this to pop. Let me see if that's a new thing I need to put on my bar here. So no, it looks like that's an automatic thing. Okay, so it's not manually activated. I just keep my my hotbar the way it's been. Okay. And that's pretty much it. I mean, the only other thing here is just to take a quick look. We got some compensation, and then Ultra PSO2 Day is happening right now, so... And that's going to go for a little bit longer here, I think. I think another 2 days or so, if I remember correctly. But ultimately, this is all just background to what's going on here today, which is the Vael fight. I'm just going to go in at level 95. I don't have a reason to use that ticket. I'll use it for some of the other classes that I haven't leveled up yet. Because right now I'm... let's see. I've got like some stuff that's still 85. And what can I say? It's free star gems at that point. Okay, this is gonna pop any second, it looks like. Quick look at my gear again. So my weapon up is at 295.6% right now. And just in case I ever run into the particular one in Lucille that needs it, I've still got my Verschmel's weapon, but it's nothing compared to this.
We are beginning a counter-offensive against the powerful enemies in the Steer region.
Let's do this.
The participation of all Ark's defenders.
Hopefully, all ship doesn't have a problem today. It definitely had a problem with things last week or the week before. Oh, it might be having a problem. We're taking forever to load in. Come on, all ship. Worst case, I'll restart and... Oh, wait. It might be moving. There we go. Interesting. Where are we? We're already inside subspace for Vael, apparently. Or whatever whatever we're calling this dimension. Another curiosity here is there are no rest assign or reverse assign, so I guess players are expected to come in with the right stuff. Here we go! Oh yeah, and you might be noticing my health there. I have an EX that basically balances my health to the midway, and if I get hit, I'm able to recover health and then back up to the midway point. And it's just basically a damage increase for doing this. But I would at least recommend doing this with a high HP build. Oh, those rests from other players are not doing anything for me. Okay, that's a big attack. What's coming in?
Calm's back online. We'll resume.
Well, that just took out a bunch of players, didn't it?
These coordinates. In the nameless city? What? Why there?
Not sure what those cubes on the ground are doing. DGVR, this is Dark Falz Vael. Yeah, it's oh, I'm sorry, I misread that. Yeah, yeah, we can see the nameless city out there in the hole there. I don't think there's a reason to hold this, especially with nothing happening to the brake bar. Well, yeah, they're not totally useless in that respect. They at least try to help where they can.
Coming. You have to stop his attack.
All right. I'm gonna pop that, just in case.
We locked onto the coordinates.
Right. We're sending over Mars. Put it to use.
All systems green. Commence battle.
Alright, phase 2.
Commencing fire support.
It talks?
Target acquired. Attacking target. Commencing gun charge.
And we do have a new vocal track here.
Commencing
But this sounds like Manon's voice, though.
stand by. Attacking target. Attack caused no damage. Target acquired. Attacking target. Hit. Marker set. Commencing fire support. Sustained attack recommended. Code red. Attack energy negated. Attacking target. Attack caused no
For the most part, this seems fairly straightforward, what we gotta do here.
target acquired.
Alright, they are stunned.
Attacking target. Attack energy pulverizing. Commencing fire support. Commencing gun charge. Hit hub. Marker set. Target weakened. Gone overboosted. Pulverizing. Attack energy negated.
The target is moving.
Acquired.
Stay in pursuit.
Yeah, nothing... It's basically just be ready to counterattack. Alright, what's he doing now? Okay. He's got that all around the arena here.
Watching you fight is always mesmerizing. I have to admit, it almost makes me envious. But with call to action,
I feel like I need to chase him in.
are easy to set aside. Time to finish this, once and for all.
Attack energy negated.
Alright, so we got Crawford support here.
Commencing fire support. Commencing gun charge. Complete. Pulverizing. Attacking target. Commencing gun charge. Demolish. Attack caused no damage. Commencing gun charge. Gun overboost attack. Stand by.
It's interesting that those are going off automatically now. I guess that's part of what the hunter thing is. I would not have expected that to interact in that way. Alright, we got a break.
Commencing fire support. Commencing fire support. Commencing fire storm overboost attack. Stand by. Vehicle. Marker set.
Alright, next phase.
Target acquired. Target weakened. Attacking target. Attacking target.
Oh, he's outside the arena. Or maybe not. Something was walling me there.
Attacking target. Attacking target. Target acquired.
The powerful reading has reemerged. Brace for incoming.
Commencing fire support.
No, there's nothing to hide behind, so...
Target.
Huh.
The target's behavior has changed. Proceed
All right.
with caution.
Alright, I gotta figure out where the safe spot is supposed to be on that. Unless you're just supposed to, like, fly way, way out or something.
It's the same powerful energy reading. Stop the attack.
Oh, he did his second one, okay. Oh, server's lagging. Alright, looks like that's it. And we use Mars to beat this thing. What? So what was on Crawford's screens was real?
Let's go together.
Let's go to our future.
So, Halpha isn't a real planet. So we're surfing on our Mars now. My toy! Yeah, I guess that's true.
Reading. What? Couldn't be the reading.
Didn't they? Another. Did, but when he self-destructed, the data...
We need some form of propulsion here.
Don't give in.
Zeffetto.
The world to come is going to need you.
Are we gonna merge with it? We're back.
I'm glad you're alive.
Truly. But... what was that light?
Let's head back and report to Crawford.
I guess.
Enemy defeated! Mission accomplished! Please
Alright, let's see what we got here. Oh, and they put us right here. Alright, so we've got the new Evolute materials here. We're going to need that for upgrading weapons. Not number 3 for the units, though, so I guess that's going to come at a later time then. And I guess it makes sense. The armor wasn't shown until like a week or two later, if I remember correctly from the headline. Don't think I'm seeing any other real surprises in here in terms of drops. All right, we'll do that. And then all right. So the thing is, we never really knew what the shape of the Nameless City was. If the Nameless City was actually an Ark ship, or if it was something else that we were inside of. I mean, I suppose it could have been implied that way. We just never got an external view before. Okay, we need to go see Crawford.
Dark Falz arrival confirmed. We need you to divert its attention until the central cannon is fully charged.
But now that we know it's an actual Ark ship, I mean, that's pretty much it. Fire up the engines. Let's get out of here. Oh, they did something with the lighting here.
I can't believe you made it back.
The comms cut out right after that huge explosion. I really thought it was all over. What happened after the fight with Vael?
I think maybe Zephetto saved me.
Zephetto?
Who would be? After a fight like that, you might still be a little shaken up. Let's talk when you're feeling better.
What happened with the Starless Assault?
Handled without incident. The regional Ark's defenders really came together.
Which allowed us to focus on supporting you in your fight with Vael.
Thanks to you, Vael is no longer a concern. I can't thank you enough, but thanks again.
Crawford?
Hmm?
So, does this mean we're done fighting the Starless?
Well...
It looks like we're not quite done yet, I'm afraid. Vael was the Starless Overlord. Zephetto was telling us the truth about that. But it doesn't look like the Starless simply stopped functioning just because they've lost their brain.
Ilma's right. It's best to assume that our fight against the Starless isn't over yet. Still, I'd like to think that we've put at least one major threat behind us.
I see.
So the fight continues.
I made a post on the Discord last night saying we probably weren't going to see the Starless just simply go away, and that we might see the story reference the fact that they're still going to be around. And well, here you go. I definitely called that one. All right. I'll find a way to handle this. I'm surprised they're letting us have that as an option here.
I'm sure. But we can't keep relying solely on you.
We need to keep working to bolster our strength.
Credits! Yeah, it's definitely the same. They went with the same thing in base PSO2. But yeah, we got credits here, which now brings up the question, okay, what's that story going to be later in the year? So, yeah. If this is the end of version 2, what's next? Oh, there's no doubt in my mind that Oracle is stronger. Plus, we still don't know all the details. We still don't know what happened to Xiao. We don't know what happened to Sierra. We need a way to look back and see for ourselves what actually happened. Which, if we're not going to find it on the Nameless ship where the Clarissa crashed, then we're going to have to do a trip through time, somehow remembering that we can do that. The fact that we saw Matoy there. Actually, I'm curious now, did players that have not completed PSO2, did they see Matoy? Like, is that a requirement to see that? Because we know that was a requirement to see that one scene in Chapter 7, or rather to see the third choice in Chapter 7, where you basically say things look familiar. No, I don't believe it was ever really in question. Granted, apparently they struggle without us supporting them. That seems to be the case. I'll have to take another listen to this song later to see what the lyrics are saying here, because I'm more focused on sort of like my thoughts here. Obviously, I'm still upset over what happened in Chapter 6. But at least we're finally going to be out of that era. And now, I guess the question's going to be, yeah, what's next? Are we actually going to go and check out the Nameless City and the Clarissa? Or are we still just going to be too busy fighting Starless? I know we've also got region updates coming. There's the working theory is we've got yet another loop around Halpha coming. Yeah, that's a good question. We know at least that the characters of like actually we know what the story characters' ages are. They have that on the website. Characters like Mosin and such, I think they're like in their 60s or 70s, if I remember correctly. But yeah, now that we've seen that was an ARC ship, that really does kind of change a few things here. Now I actually wanted to go back to Crawford's Wall and take another look here to just kind of refresh where we are on some of that stuff. Yeah, the thing that's different this time is that we have more story coming after the credits. So it's a question of, is this going to be like NGS Episode 2, or is this going to be version 3? I guess we'll know soon enough, but this is my goodness, version 2 only lasted 2 story chapters. I mean, what is that? I don't know if they planned to do something bigger and just couldn't make it happen, but that's like a really short amount of time to go chapter 5, roll credits, and now Chapter 7 plus this fight, roll credits. I please tell me if I'm crazy for saying that, but that's how I think of this. Yeah, it could be an epilogue chapter. I'm curious if that epilogue chapter is going to require base PSO2 being completed. Yeah, again, we have the Clarissa there. We gotta find out what's going on with that. It's also curious that we never had that kind of look where we could look out into space like that on the Oracle ships, but maybe that's something happened in the 500 years since we went to sleep. Before Vael attacked. Okay, we're looking at Lucille and Gaira. To be continued. Alright, well then, that may very well confirm that NGS is continuing then.
Dark Falz retreat confirmed. Your efforts are appreciated.
Alright, and then, is there anything else? No more main tasks, so that is it. Like I said, I want to go real quick over to Crawford's board and take a look at that one more time. Okay, where was this? Here it is. Let me work with this. Yeah, so this whole time, we were suspicious of what was going on because of this ARC ship here in the corner. Now we have confirmation that that's basically what was actually happening this whole time. This was always suspected to be possibly a warning system for things like meteorites or something. But the bigger question is, why does Crawford have this on his wall? Like, was he always... Did he always know about the ship? And or is this just... This could just simply be set dressing, but at the same time... It's just really weird to have been there since Chapter 1. Yeah, I mean, what else can we say at this point? We have a ship. I suspect nothing's wrong with its engines or anything like that. So that then is going to lead us, as I mentioned before, potentially to over to here, where we're going to be able to start exploring the local stars. Again, as reference, I've always believed that this is where we are. This little planet right here. Now, this is not the shape of an Ark ship, though. Not an Oracle ship, so... There's a chance I could actually be wrong on that. But I guess we'll see soon enough here, won't we? We definitely weren't in the left region over here, because there's not enough planets in the sky for that. It was always a question of if we were in this region or over in this region. I always pinpointed us to be right there, but I guess we'll see. Does anything else become relevant now? No, we still really don't know what that thing in the middle is. Maybe it's supposed to be photon readings around Halpha. Now, here's a question. Did we see Halpha in that cutscene when we went outside the Ark ship? I don't think I saw it. Oh no, there's no way we're in the Ragol system. Ragol was a completely different story, and I would not expect them to do something like that. Alright, does Crawford have anything new to say? That's the other question. I will continue to rely on you. Just don't do anything reckless. No, he doesn't have anything to say.
Is something the matter? Your help is appreciated.
I'm just checking around to see if anything else has changed at all.
Get to it.
That all looks the same.
Be careful, okay?
Yeah, I guess that's it. In terms of any story at this point. So yeah, there's not really much else for me to say here, I guess. I guess before we wrap, does anybody have any further thoughts or questions that maybe I can try to answer here? Because otherwise, I'm gonna wind this down here. Wolfric, Vael happened, and we saw an Ark ship. In fact, we were outside an ARC ship for a little bit there. Basically confirming the ARC ship that we saw in that corner over there this whole time was real. So yeah, I don't know. I really don't know what else there is that we can, I guess, kind of imply at this point here. Vael's gone. Obviously, the Starless are going to be still around. I would still love it if at some point we can get access to Lucille's systems and perhaps be able to reprogram the dolls and turn them into a 5th ARCS race. I've been saying that for years now, that I would love to see that happen, because they are effectively the next generation Cass. Rooks, I could certainly hope for that, especially for those of us that finished Space PSO2. It's just a question of if they're actually going to let us do that, or if they're going to force Aina and Manon to join us again. I would say, in terms of who's more dangerous, so the big thing with Vael was and the Starless is effectively that they ate the energy that that the ARCs use. The thing with the Primordial Darkness is that effectively, if it wins, the universe resets, because we're effectively forced to reset the universe to get back on track and try again. Keep in mind, we are the Akashic Record when we fail in base PSO2. I don't know about that, and the reason, DG, is I was looking at the I was looking closely at Vael when last night before while I was trying to prep the whatchamacallit, the thumbnail for this stream, and I took a look at him and I realized there was a face inside of Vael's mouth when the fight starts. And so I think that might have been that body that we were fighting. And yeah, I would also agree, yeah, Profound Darkness from Episode 3 was also a bigger threat than Vael. If it hadn't been for ourselves as Persona, basically bringing it backwards in time over and over and over, I mean, it would have destroyed Navarius, of course. Yeah, that is a really interesting point, isn't it? It would certainly explain how we heard Zephedo's voice in that moment. Provided that the dolls that had been sent out was not simply projecting a voice that was programmed to automatically go off. But I would also ask, if that's the case, how did that doll survive without getting infected by the Starless? So yeah, that's a really good point you bring up there, that there's a chance Vael could be inside of us right now. And it could be just simply that they made it look like they had been defeated. Because, you know, why, if a trick works once, why not use it again? That's a very logical way of looking at things. From here, if I were to play that scenario out, I don't know if we necessarily have control just quite yet here. We'll have to see. It really depends upon how much capacity they have to eat photons effectively. Like, if one of the tropes in cartoons and anime is effectively if something is eating the energy you use, you basically blast it with as much energy as possible to try to make it explode with that energy. And it's going to be a question of if we actually did that with Vael or not. If we didn't, then yeah, I could certainly see that Vael is still alive. And then it's going to come to the question of, if I were to think about the next couple of chapters here, I would say we would go to the Nameless City, go to the Clarissa, and we're going to find inside the Clarissa probably Matoy in some shape or form. And if she's actually there, Vael could try to leap from us to her, and then we have to save her again, like we did when we had to save her from being being attached to the profound darkness. That's just how I would play that out, if that's what we're actually looking at here in terms of Vael. But yeah, I think that's gonna do it for me here today. So, thank you for joining me today. This is PrinceBrightstar signing off. I'll catch you next time.